I think pre-COVID, my relationship with alcohol was mainly a social aspect. There's so many people on college, and we're all over the age of 18, and we're all young, so we were all going out and having a drink and going to bars around Melbourne. I did fall into the habit of drinking sort of every night, especially at the start of the pandemic. It was very so I finished, have a drink, finish the day, have a drink, sort of thing.
I'm Charlie, I'm 20. I study international relations down at La Trobe University in Melbourne. Before everything went into lockdown, I got sent back home here. Kind of the complete opposite of a big city, but it's been good for me to be able to focus on my studies. I'm really looking forward to looking into my habits over the next 2 weeks and seeing if they're going to stick, and learning more about my alcohol consumption and the effects it can have.
The Prime Minister has warned Australians must prepare for their lives to change.
This is a once-in-a-100-year type event.
There was obviously a level of sort of uncertainty. Uni got cancelled, and I was like, oh, wow, okay, it's a lot serious than I first thought.
Now is the time to dig deep.
A big sort of culture shock going from having all these ideas and plans and everything into the future to sort of putting pause on that, getting sent back home, just sort of living with your parents again.
You can see there's usually some beers or wine or something that my mum usually has, and it just makes it so accessible. That's probably why in May I was drinking quite a lot every night, just because I'd open the fridge to get something else and the beer was there, and it's sort of temptation. It's really easy to sort of morph all the days into one when you can't go outside as much as you used to be. Almost gets a bit ritualistic at times. You just finish a long day of study, or if you just exercised or having dinner, and sort of just having a glass to finish off the day. And definitely leading up to my exams, I'll have to watch that. Today I'm going to call my mate Dan, just see how he's going on in the lockdown, see how he's tracking over Zoom. So yeah, looking forward to that.
What's up? Sorry I'm late.
Are you still not drinking?
I think it's like 7 weeks now.
Because now I'm at home, it's usually at uni I'm like nothing and then heaps and then nothing. But like at home, especially like last month, I was sort of just like two drinks a night.
Yeah, I'm definitely the same. It's either like 0 to 100. So
yeah, on nights out, it's mostly like I'd be drinking between maybe 8 and maybe 14, 15 at most. I know like everyone's different. Like I hit it like I'm like no more, like end full stop done.
My drinking patterns have changed quite a lot. I've been going from not drinking and then drinking a lot to sort of drinking more in moderation but more frequently.
Yeah, so this app called Dry Days allows me to track the days I have had dry and then track the days I have been drinking. This is May, where I only had 7 non-alcohol-free days, and then April 11. And what I found quite interesting was I was drinking more during the COVID period than not pre-COVID, which is a testament to not having anything else to do, I think.
When the pandemic hit and we were all in lockdown, I think we went into a bit of shock, and we lost our normal coping mechanisms, and I think alcohol filled that gap for many people.
Hi Charlie, it's nice to meet you. My name's Chris. I'm a GP with an interest in helping people with their alcohol issues. What are the things that you like about drinking when you're with your friends?
I'm definitely trying to have fun more than drinking for anything else.
If you're having more than 6 standard drinks, which is sort of just less than a bottle of wine, that would count as a binge.
It's interesting you mentioned binge drinking is something more than 6 standards, because the way that binge drinking has been taught to me growing up has been a binge drinking is a lot more than 6 standard drinks, and is something that is really unhealthy, because well, I binge drink a lot more than I thought I did if 6 standard drinks is the limit.
The guidelines are written for a population of people, but I think what's important is that you know what your own limits are. check in with yourself about how you're feeling. It's like, how do I want my night to look? What time do I want to be in bed by? Because often people, jump onto their wine canoe and sail off into the night, and without really much thought. And the more thought we can put into it, the better.
I just finished my exams. My last exam is now done. I am very happy. Good to get it over with. Now I have 3 weeks until my semester 2 starts up again, which is quite good. Give me a chance to have a break, relax with family. My friends are coming up, which will be fun.
On the app, my goal this month was to get sort of between 20 and 30 days dry, and right now I am tracking to get that. I currently have 20 out of the 30. It'd be good to see if I can keep that going, and then obviously when my friends arrive there'll probably be less dry days, but that's all part and parcel of us catching up and celebrating exams are over. Right now, I think my relationship with alcohol is quite good and quite healthy. I'll be the first to know when it doesn't feel like that, and be sort of the first one to put in steps to be like, okay, I'm gonna stop drinking, I've been drinking too much, or something like that. So yeah, I think right now, my relationship with alcohol is good and healthy. Yeah.